Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and I finally watched Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I read a lot of the discourse about this film online, so I set my expectations really low. I was a huge fan of the first Ant-Man film, but I didn't really care for the sequel, so I wasn't overly excited to watch a third Ant-Man film. It has a great lead in Paul Rudd, but that's about it with the last two films. And I will say the third film is also a bit disappointing. I will say it's a little bit more enjoyable for me than the second film. And honestly, I think it's just because of Jonathan Majors as Kang. Yes, this is the best part of this entire film. His performance is so good. I absolutely enjoyed him in Loki, the end of Loki season 1. And I was really excited to see more of Kang. And yeah, I'm so excited for the future. Jonathan Majors was phenomenal in this film. One of my favorite parts was, of course, the fight scene between him and Ant-Man at the end of this film. But yeah, besides Kang, though, I didn't enjoy a lot about this film. I think the story is just not the greatest. You know, I do really like the exploration of the quantum realm. That is really cool. And there's some really interesting creatures and characters that they meet in there. And I think that's a really cool part of this film. And the humor in this film was not bad. I actually laughed at a few of the jokes, but it wasn't like, Thor: Love and Thunder that I was just having a really hard time watching it. I think this had a good balance in the humor. But, the problem with, being in the quantum realm is, well, it's a lot of visual effects, and it does look like a lot of the characters are just in a green screen environment some of the time. So, I could definitely see that I think they did a pretty good job, but you can still see some problems with the VFX. And I guess the biggest thing I heard a lot about this film was MODOK. Now, MODOK is a very goofy character, so I think they did a pretty good job in this film. It's a giant stretched out head. I think they did okay with that, honestly. It's what I would expect from MODOK, but you can kind of see some of it looks a little bit off. But I do think at least they have where he has a mask over him. So overall, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania was just okay. It's just another kind of middle-of-the-road Marvel film. I will say it's a very good standalone Ant-Man adventure, but I don't think they need to make many more Ant-Man films unless if they just change things massively. Because this is another just forgettable movie, but it does have a memorable villain this time in Kang. Jonathan Majors, they found the right actor to play this character, and we already seen so many variants from Loki and hints at the end of these post-credit scenes, and I'm excited to see what happens. So did you see Quantumania? Let me know your thoughts on the film in the comments below, and should I have seen White Powder Sugar Bear instead? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.